once you've got your chains ready for your first row, when you're doing a single crochet, I like to go into the back bump. It just makes a nicer and neater edge of your project. So you're just going to go, so you've got your flat side of your chain there, you're just going to hold it to the side like that, and you're always going to skip the first one and go into the second one. So you're going to go into that chain there, into the back bump. So that flat is your front of your stitch, and at the back you'll see they've all got a little bump sticking out. So you're going to put your hook into the back there, loop it around and pull it through, loop your yarn around and pull it through both stitches, and that's your first single crochet. So you're going to put your hook through the back bump, loop it around your hook and pull it through, loop it around your hook and pull it through too. Okay, so we've got put it through your back bump, loop it around, loop the yarn around your hook and pull it through, loop it around again and pull it through the two on your hook. So that's your starting row for single crochet. So we'll just go through and we'll finish our row of chains that we have. It's always a little bit slower going in the back bump, but it just makes a nice neater finish on the edge. So it's a nice way to do it. So it's always, to me, a little bit slower, but definitely worth it. And it gives the same look as if you were doing a foundation chain starting as well. So it's very similar, very nice and neat. So once you've finished going through all the back bump of your stitches, sometimes the end one can be a little bit hard to see, so I just try and find that one, pull it through. Then you're going to turn your work over and you're going to chain one. And to go into your first stitch, you're going to put your hook underneath the first V. So that V there, that's your first stitch. It just goes through that little hole, yarn over again and pull through two. So you're going to put your hook through the V, so you've got your V there. So you're going to put your hook through that and yarn over and pull through, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through again. So you've got the V there, your stitch V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through again. So just keep going along like that, and that's how you do single crochet. So you just keep going along like that. Yarn over and pull through two. So I'll show you again once more slowly. So you're putting your hook in between there. It's going through, if you're looking at it from the top, you've got a V. Your hook is through the V. You're yarning over and pulling through. Yarning over and pulling through two loops. Like that. So that's how you do your single crochet. And you just keep going until your end. And the last one, like that. There you go. So that's your foundation row and then your first row of single crochets. So you can do that as long as your project needs.